Hi everyone, McBeard here, back with some more early Nilfgaard patch gameplay, this time with Scoia'Tael. Scoia'Tael has been notoriously gutted in terms of style of gameplay that has been tearing through the competitive ladder for the whole last meta entirely, but I was determined to use a similar style of deck to see how the new Scoia might perform with these changed cards. Scoia are far less agile, far less resourceful, and far less consistent than they were before, but they might be okay. So I've got two gameplay videos for you. First one is against a tester, and the second one is against my pal Nub. Now, both of them are playing Skellige decks. One is playing a discard Skellige deck in the first gameplay, and the second one is playing a self-wounding Skellige deck. Both are proving to be actually fairly strong in this meta. Skellige has a lot of problem cards to deal with, and they have a lot of ways to build a lot of strength in ways that a simple Vicovaro medic here and there isn't going to counter, in my opinion, as well as monsters as well. But we'll see, we'll see. So my deck is a Mass Scorch, control-style, trap neophyte deck that uses Cleaver in the deck as well to lock up some of the more troublesome units like the Clan Tuisark Axemen or the War Longships, which can really get out of control if you can't stop them. So these decks are pretty popular in this little miniature meta that we have running right now in this public test realm type build that we're doing, but locking units is very good against Skellige because you're not killing the unit, so they can't really bring it back to be a nuisance later. You just have to deal with the strength of that card. So I'm going to show you the decks. So the decks are slightly different between the two games, but you don't actually get to see any of the differences outside of the mulligan. Gameplay-wise, all the same cards hit the board, with the exception of Ida Amin, which I never seem to play correctly anyway. This deck version is the deck that I like more, although I'm probably going to continue changing it. I think there are some silver and gold options, but I do like Saskia and I do like Villain Trenton Mirth quite a bit. Isengrim as well is very good. Spawning constant neophytes also, he's been buffed to 7 if you haven't noticed. But unlike old Scoia'Tael, you actually want to keep a fair amount of special cards in your hand for control, especially if you have Isengrim specifically. Fireball traps are pretty good. They're not as oppressive as they were before. They only do 3 damage now. You still place them on your side of the board, but when they do trigger, they spawn a neophyte, which is important as well. Vriad Vanguards are still pretty good, even though they've been nerfed in strength. They're down to 5, and again, you are still spawning neophytes with them. The biggest change to Scoia'Tael is the interaction between Elven Mercenaries and Blue Mountain Commandos, and the fact that these units are not agile anymore. They are row specific. So the Elven Mercenary is buffed to 4. It still does the same thing. It pulls a special card from your deck and plays it, and you can still chain Elven Mercenaries with First Light. However, you cannot bounce them at all. The Blue Mountain Commando will not bounce an Elven Mercenary because Elven Mercenaries are now relentless. But you are free to use the Blue Mountain Commando to reset Fireball traps, as Scoia'Tael does, and you are free to use Blue Mountain Commandos to bring Vriad Vanguards back up to 5 and spawn another neophyte, which isn't bad considering you have the new Elias. So Elias is a little different now. Elias now gains strength for every neophyte spawn, no matter where he is, in your deck, in your hand, or on the battlefield. So by the time you draw Elias, if you don't have him, or if you've kept him in your hand the entire time, he will reliably come down to like 18, 20, 22 strength, which makes him quite a bomb, considering you are running Kieran in this deck, and you are running Yavin in this deck, which allows you to get card advantage, which means you can't actually bomb with Elias. So you'll notice that Scorch is in this deck, which is a little scary with Elven Mercenaries, but because you can play Bruverhug to bring Yavin out early, or you can use Shiro as well to guarantee that Yavin gets scorched, or use Bruverhug to pull out the Scorch on Yavin. There's a couple of few interactions here that make Yavin a little less risky, also that might encourage a pass from your opponent, because they're like, oh, 14 strength? Sure, I'll pass, and then you can easily solve it with 1 card and take the round. Now, it's not necessarily card advantage, but Scoia'Tael does have their passive as well, which helps you get ahead. It's a bit harder to get card advantage right now because of the changes to spies, the changes to decoy, etc. But Scoia'Tael can still do it, and having a bomb like Elias in hand is quite good. So Bork and Shiro are also present in this deck to toast the opponent's board nicely, and the Elven Mercenaries do still thin your deck, and you know, they have a little buff in strength as well. So enough talking. Let's check out the games. Hope you enjoy. We'll see you next time. 6 specials is too few.
Of course.
All right, rematch, and I got him this time.
Nothing like a dwarf.
I got him this time. I will show you. Give me Isengrim and Ithleen, please. There's Isengrim. There's Yavin. Saskia is good. Cleaver's gonna help me too. These are good. The Mercs, Blue Mountain Commando for the fireball trap. Elias is good. This is actually, aside from the fact that I don't have Ithleen, but I have Cleaver is fine. Actually, what I want. I'll take this. Take this as is. Out the gate.
Right head Sparley!
Show me the ships. Can't bring... See, the thing about why locking is so great is that there's no rezzing option. It's locked, and that is it for the round. We'll never get that back. I imagine it's going to be the ship. Yeah. Going to give it no targets, though.
Mead! More mead!
I'm not going to give him any targets until...
the bravest. I shall not fail!
There are these targets, of course.
Nilfgaard flopping.
Probably has another one in his hand, though. You probably want to have all of those in your hand. They're basically like the axemen of this deck. They're really hard to deal with once they get going. The only option to unlock is decoy? Yeah, it's true, and he has decoy. Am I streaming in 60 FPS? I'm streaming in... Yeah, it is 60.
Dance of death! Ha! Ha! I'm ready.
Coexistence. No such thing.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny how that works. Saskia for the win. Yeah, Scorch isn't even enough here. It ties it. Yeah, I'll just Saskia for the win, I guess. Two gold cards needed. Scorch is still available. Keeps using Bran on the Raiders. Why not just use Croc and get two? I like, well, it's, I think the cool thing about the meta now, and I really, maybe just because it's very fresh right now, but I think that it's a lot about, like, you have so many options.
You wanna pass, you gotta pay. Can't let you through elseways.
So many options.
Death to humans!
Just gotta stay ahead of him here.
Modron Freyr is patient, but she brooks no insult.
I ain't scared of no ship. Sun. Thunder, please.
The storm is coming. Let's enjoy the weather while we still can.
I'm wondering if, I wonder if First Light is necessary to have 3, because the thing about the First Light is, First Light's really good when you First Light a Merc, but you want to keep all the Mercs, because you want to be able to reliably cast your spells, because you can't otherwise, you can't bounce them, so you need to use them all, as many as you can, so.
I'll feed you to the crows!
Oh, you enjoy the stream, Centuria, yeah.
I can help you if you wish.
I appreciate it. It's also, but it's not just that. I think it's like when I play, like I don't know how it is when people actually play the game, but like when projectiles go, like when this ship pings, right? Like when the ship pings here, you'll see it when he makes up his mind here. Like those things that go boom, boom, like on a lot of other people's streams, those projectiles travel slower. Scorch isn't bad here.
The storm is coming. Let's enjoy the weather while we still can.
Glory to you.
I shall not fail.
I think I should wait until the end for Scorch. Now I'm ahead here, so I pass. I think this is probably fine. He played... Did he play Resto? Did he just play Resto? Sorry. He played Resto, right? He has Sig in his hand, probably. I didn't get to block Resto, unfortunately. That would have been amazing, but I didn't do it. I'm going to pass. You notice the explosion effect doesn't always sync with the sound? Yeah, that happens too sometimes. I've always kind of had that issue.
Modron Freyr is patient, but she brooks no
I'll use
insult.
Decoy too. I could have played Ida. I also could have played Cheruvial with Bruver. That would have been fine too. I think I have options, folks. I have options. Considering I have a 16 strength Elias.
So be it.
What? Oh. Did he miscalculate that? Or he really needs a card? Maybe he miscalculated that one? He was winning. He had... Well, Bruno's, I guess, a dead card. You don't want to take that card in round 3. Like, I understand. But maybe he just thought... Maybe he couldn't discard 2 units. Maybe that's what happened. He couldn't discard 2 units because only 1 ping happened. So he probably had special, and a unit. So he took a special, which is good for me because I have Ida. Oh, I don't get to choose because I already used my ability once. Derp. Whoops.
You're good. Real.
Yeah, I think that all that happened was... Oh, Scorch is going to be okay, I think. I think that was just an unfortunate Burna. Do I even have anything that I can get from this? Let's find out.
Have strength, my love.
Oh, not bad. I forgot about that.
May Modron Freyr watch us and keep us.
So Ida's going to remain untriggered. But I think I got it with Elias.
I shan't let
I feel
you
like
die.
Cleaver did work for me. I feel like Cleaver did work. So Scorch is amazing because I get 12.
Nothing like a dwarf to get you into a tight spot.
GG. Good rematch. Took it. Vindicated.
To arms!
How about
warriors!
Thunderbolt instead? Nub test. This is nub shit.
We've havered enough. Let's get to work.
PogChamp. He's not gonna know what to expect on this one. Okay, I need Isengrim pretty bad in this hand. Not gonna get it this time. Not this time, boys. Hype for this deck? Good job. This is gonna be a wild one. This is actually like a pretty good deck. This might be good against it too. Maybe I lock this card so we can't even bring it back. We can't because it's not gonna die. Use Cleaver. I got 1, 2 silver card, 3 silver, 4 silver cards. So the only cards that are in my deck right now are, it's Elias and...
Nothing like a dwarf to get you into a tight
Oh, it's Elias and Cleaver. Lock them up. I meant to put it on that row.
For blood! None shall tread on us!
Nice. Nice. Okay, hold on. I can, what was I going to do? Oh, I can't flip it back. I wanted the trap to stop a priestess. I have BMC, right?
I was hoping you'd say that.
Eh. Yeah, bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Miss Poland? Can maybe get a lacerate here.
The storm is coming. Let's enjoy the weather while we still can.
I feel like everything he wants to do right now is not happening. Nub shit, my man.
All together!
Do I Yavin here? Like, Bork is crazy, right? So Bork... No, Bork kills Cleaver. Cleaver's a liability here. Saskia is good. I'm probably just going to play Scorch, Yavin Scorch.
Coexistence. No such thing.
Oh, there's the BMC. Where have you been all my life? It'd be cool if... Yeah. Okay, so... 13. Yeah, Scorch does it. Bork, Kieran, something else. Really good. Really good. Oh, Isengrim. Okay. Control the heck out of him, yeah. Wow, this is a strong deck. Ockfist. Oh, man. What is this looking at? It's Scorch. Oh, man. That's good, right? This is good enough, though, right?
So be it.
Give him the old 2-0. The old 2-0. Okay.
Everything all right?
Your tricks will not
So
save
that's going to
you.
die too, I guess, but that's okay. It's not really about this round. It still kills Ockfist.
Dance of death! Ha! Ha!
It's going to have to
We
herald
serve
eventually,
her
right?
who is virgin, mother, and crone.
Trust in the bear. Is this still Scorch? Oh, it's Dime Bomb. That doesn't help me. Saskia is really strong here. Considering it's Herald. I'm gonna pass here. I didn't get him to use the stuff he needs to use. I could have probably done it, maybe. Shield Maiden should go to the graveyard too? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think they're good enough, thanks.
Humans are not to be trusted.
Humans are not to be... Well, we got Herald out of him. We got all the axe and garbage out. But I think there's still some stuff he can probably do. Elias. Yes! Buddy. My
The
buddy
goddess
Elias.
protect you from all evil.
Ockfist has his timer still on, by the way. He's gonna see that, right? He's gonna not get. He wouldn't be able to chance. He wouldn't get a chance to use it anyway. This is D-Bomb forever, right? Unless he plays another card.
Bow before modern Freya.
Hi. I'm okay. Yeah, I'm good. Thanks.
The only good human is a dead human.
He might have enough power to get me here, but at least I'll get maximum Saskia value. I'll get maximum Elias value. It'll be a bummer to lose this one. He passes. Dead card? Just making sure.
I shall not fail. None shall tread on us.
Oh shit. That was a D-bomb for one, but I got two of these guys out of it. That'll do it. That was a good game, man. That was a good game, nub shit. Nub shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What's up, buddy? That went my way. That went my way. Rematch? Queue up right now. Queue up right now. Queue up right now. Here we go. Now you know all my tricks, though. You know all my tricks now. You know all my tricks. Just concede.